What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Maniac Mansion. I'm the Savage, and I figured out what I did that ruined everything forever last video, so we're going to go ahead and not do that now. What I did, basically, is I gave the stuff to the plant in the wrong order. I gave it the can of Pepsi, which gave it gas, so it didn't want the water, obviously. Well, fuck. What are you going to do? So you give it the jar of water, but because you got the water from the pool and it's radioactive, obviously the plant grows huge. Then you give it the can of Pepsi so that it won't bite you every time you go near it. And now you can climb up it through this skylight into the telescope room, which we don't need to do anything with right now. So we're going to go back down here, and we're going to take a look at this paint blotch, because this is a mess. So we're going to go ahead and use paint remover on it, and I think I did it wrong. Nope, there we go. Revealing a hidden door. Now we're going to go ahead and take care of this area right now. But first I need... You don't have the flashlight, do you? Who has the flashlight? I think Razor must have it then. Because I know Dave doesn't have it. He's been outside the whole time. So, that's a problem. Alright. Well, nothing I can really do about it. Razor's got to walk all the way upstairs and all the way back down. So, yeah, this is all... I'm going to finish the entire rest of the game in this recording session. Because of the fact that I am leaving in a few hours, and I'm going to be out of town for a while. So I'm still going to have my laptop with me, and I'm going to take my microphone and everything like that. So I should be recording some things while I'm out of town, especially if I manage to get a capture card like I plan on trying to. It's all just going to depend on money while I'm out there, and hopefully I should be able to upload quite a few things while I'm traveling. I'm going to be going back home for a while before the fall semester starts up. And also, in other awesomeness, I have officially, at this point, it's been a while since I recorded the last video. Actually, it's probably been a couple of weeks. And in the meantime, I have decided that I'm going to finally give up smoking. So I've switched from cigarettes back to my e-cig. I don't know if I'll eventually quit that as well. I really like this thing. I love the different flavors you can get for it. I might step down eventually to the zero nicotine, but I think I'll still keep using it. But yeah, so it's been 1 week as of today, and today is the 3rd of June. I've been awake almost 24 hours at this point, getting things ready to leave on this trip. And I leave in about 8 hours. Come on. Alright. Give the flashlight to Jeff. And actually, this is a good time to do some inventory management, because there's some things we need to switch around. Jeff needs to give Razor the cassette tape for no reason whatsoever. And the old rusty key. Everything else he can hold on to. And now we need to get Razor back downstairs to enact the next part of our genius plan. There are some other things we're going to be doing here on the third floor. We're going to be up here for a while. I've kind of made a slight error in judgment on some of the decisions I've made, but it'll just add a few minutes. It shouldn't be too bad. It won't be as bad as what that mistake with the can of Pepsi would have been. I had to reload and fix that because I don't know if it would have ever given me the opportunity to use the water on the plant again and let me get up there. So I decided to just nix that and figure out what I did wrong in the meantime, which ended up being a lot longer of a meantime than I intended, but you know, what are you going to do sometimes? Things happen. So now that she is back downstairs, what we're actually going to do is get Dave in here, and she's going to go back into the basement for now. Once again, I could bump the Commodore emulator I'm using up to the maximum drive speed, but for these loading transitions, but it tends to mess up the cutscenes, the text in them, and it skips all over the place, and it's not really pretty. So we're gonna go ahead, pull the gargoyle, open the door. Razor goes back downstairs, and David goes back outside. I'm not using Dave a whole lot because I always felt, I may have said this in one of the earlier videos, I really should have gone back and watched him, but I always felt that he was like the least interesting member of the group. You know, he was just kind of your generic everyman, and the other characters all had so much more interesting personalities, is what I'm trying to say. And I think I just hit the wrong switch key, so we're going back to Jeff. Yep, which is not a problem, because there's a couple of things we need to do. Open flat. Yes, no, the dime doesn't seem to open. Open the flashlight. Okay, that doesn't work. So, open the radio. And inside the radio, batteries. Use the batteries in the flashlight because it doesn't have any. Now we can go in here. No, I did it wrong. That was not what I wanted to do. No, not the boarded up window, the light. There we go. Turn that on for now. What? Well, that was accurate. Okay, you know what? Turn on the flashlight. And we see Oh, I see. I forgot. You need to close the hatch to turn on that light. I think. Yes. So as you can see, we've got some broken wires here. I'm going to turn off the lit flashlight for now. And we're going to make the horrible noises again because we have to turn the power off. So obviously you can't fix wires when there's electricity going through them. So turn on the light switch and make our way to the back of the basement. That's why I gave her the old rusty key, because chances are she's going to get thrown in the dungeon. So fuse box and turn off the circuit breakers. And switch back to Jeff. You see the siren's a little bit different now for the power. And of course we have to hear Dr. Fred yelling. See if I can do something right with the voice. Oh great, someone shut the power off. We're going to have another meltdown. How would I ever take over the world when things like this keep happening? Santa Claus, front and center. I don't know what kind of voice I'm giving him. Here I am. We've got problems again. Yes, sir. Same time, I'm kind of trying not to be too loud because it's like 6 in the morning. So fix wires with tools. Any of the kids can do this. Alright, the wires are fixed. Turn on circuit breakers. We may have precluded the possibility of anything bad happening. Just to be safe, I'm going to get the hell out of the basement. I mean, it's not like it really matters. But she doesn't need to be down there anyway. There's nothing else to do in the basement just yet. Did I leave Dave standing? No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, she can go stand in here for now. And switch back to Jeff. We can turn off the flashlight. Open the hatch. And leave. Another step of the brilliant plan has been achieved. Now, I'm going to try something relatively dangerous here. Because in that next room there is some things that we need. But also in that next room is somebody we don't want to run into. Yet. There are a couple of ways around it, but we'll get into that in a little bit. For now, I'm just going to end the video. I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Maniac Mansion. I'm the Savage. Catch you later.